is a monster matchup, Jim Begley.
Well, with nothing resting on this, Peter, I'm hoping that there'll be more impetus for the players to just enjoy the game with the pressure off, try out a few different things, and we get something open and free-flowing.
There's the whistle, and here we go. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, Nico Williams has been emerging and a very good player to watch as he's growing his game, Peter. I've been hugely impressed with his confidence, with his energy, with his dynamism, with his spirit, with his willingness and enthusiasm. And all those qualities are the perfect mix in him going on to have a great career.
Well, quite no argument from me on that one. Can he spark a counter here? Danny Vivian. Quality ball. Rudiger gets over and intercepts. Eder Militao forwards and with intent. Chouameni. Alexander-Arnold looks to the other side. Valverde. It's run loose here. And that's a good ball. That's really well manoeuvred. So what can they make of this? Valverde. Camavinga. Alexander-Arnold. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Reguilón gets his final warning.
Well, I think the referee would have told him to rein it in or suffer the consequences.
Eder Militao. Eder Militao. That's very neat. Iñaki Williams does really well to win the ball there. Yuri shifted upfield. Camavinga. And it's Valverde. Valverde knocks it out wide. Chooses to go back. Valverde! Decent enough try.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give him another crack. I would.
Valverde. That's Valverde. Valverde. Oh, it's played into the area. Camavinga. And here's Rodrigo. Rodrigo is fouled.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score. And obviously, he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. He's gone direct. It's a loose ball. Urzeta. Nico Williams. Yeray, aim forwards. Reguilón. Iñaki Williams. That has been cut short. Camavinga. And it's Valverde. Great defending, strong and determined. Valverde really struggling to influence the game.
But just trying to negate.
That's surely a foul. Free kick. Might be danger here.
Williams really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Prados. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's Vinicius Junior! He's done very well to get to that.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Nice control. Camavinga. That's good play. And the shot! Camavinga, and again! And for a moment, time stood still.
You lucky boy, you lucky boy. Giving the ball away like that is usually punished.
Camavinga. And it's Alexander-Arnold. And here's Rodrigo. Rodrigo! It's off target and by quite a way. Alexander-Arnold, who's short. Played in by Rodrigo. Alexander-Arnold. Valverde. Who's he going to play in? Valverde. There's the header! Couldn't quite control it.
You really could have done with engaging those crosses much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
Yuri. He's fizzed it forward. He's through here. Arugisa. Out to the left it goes. Defending of the desperate variety. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
Well, it's not the quickest of starts, but what it lacks in intensity certainly is made up by a large serving of discipline and organisation.
Gets it away. Valverde. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, the Vinicius Junior!
Split-second reaction.
Vinicius Junior clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Moved on forwards. Now it's Guruzeta. Sunset. Oh, it's a great ball here. Oh, well played. He's taken that really cleanly. And it's played forward. Cuts out the pass. Camavinga. Played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Alexander-Arnold shifted upfield. And it's Valverde. Oh, good ball!
Vinicius Junior really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
And here's Nico Williams. Nico Williams. Oh, good spread. Oh, sweet feet. Williams. Now, what about a counter-attack? Rudiger. First quarter of an hour gone. Neither side yet able to find the net. And it's Mbappe! And that's straight down the keeper's throat.
That's just literally playing into his hands.
Yerai, there's a probing ball.
That will annoy them.
Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. And here's Vinicius Junior. Valverde. He's gone for goal! Oh, that was no routine save.
Valverde actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Sunset, nicely aimed pass. Eder Militao, aimed forwards. And it's Valverde. Stop from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Gurzeta. Yuri puts them all in. Oh, they could be caught out here. Sunset unable to make it happen for all his good intentions.
Really are pushing their fullbacks forward now.
Aiming to do what?
Well, it's a case of engaging your opponents further up the pitch to take the sting out of opposition attacks. It's effectively a wide press.
And here's Rodrigo. Dani Vivian with a fine tackle. Harakiza moved on forwards. And he cuts out the supply.
Simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
And it's Valverde. Now it's Valverde. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. That has been knocked clear. Gurzeta. Dani Vivian, gently done. Yuri. That's a throw. And it's Beshish. Williams. And the finish! Decent chance! Alexander-Arnold with the clearance. Gurzeta's cross. And that's nice and simple for the keeper. Rudiger. Camavinga. Alexander-Arnold. Iñaki Williams proving a very adept defender. It was a good tackle too.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Some good work on the right flank here. Williams. And here's Gurzeta. Nice interception, well timed. Now it's Mbappe. That's really well manoeuvred. Rodrigo! Sunset. pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Mbappe. Sunset, absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
It's really well manoeuvred. Rudiger. Valverde. And it's Camavinga. Over to the left. And he's there to get it away. Camavinga. And they've got Reed. Out for a throw. Chouameni. Rudiger. Now, where's he looking? Vinicius Junior. Oh, great defending, that needed doing. Sunset. That's a lovely, neat pass. Gurzetta. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Played out to the right. That's tidy. And it's Camavinga. Mbappe. Spread out to the left. Valverde. And the shot! Danny Vivian is there, and he can get that clear. That's the throw. Valverde shifted upfield. Vinicius Junior. Oh, it's come loose. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. He's going to be disappointed with that. Now it's Rodrigo. Rodrigo played out towards the right wing. Cleared away. Looking for a decent ball in. Danny Vivian gets it away. Camavinga. Vinicius Junior. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Nice looking ball. It's a ball kick. Alexander-Arnold makes the interception. Aim forwards. Expertly cut out, really nicely done.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
It's a mighty effort! Dealt with nicely by the defence. Camavinga. Up towards the flank. Showing good feet. The defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. No question that's a foul. And that's going to be a booking. Valverde, Vinicius Junior, Valverde laid out to the left flank. Oh, look at the space here. Tries a shot! Getting this one clear. Danny Vivian tries to clear. And the counter is on. And here's Nico Williams. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Aimed in towards the centre. Now it's Williams. And it's played forward. Now it's Rodrigo. Steaming on goalwards.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Cross deflected behind for a corner. Defending of the desperate variety. Nice physical challenge, and he has been fouled there. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. Vivian clears it away. Back in once, climbs up big! There it is! That is a fine goal, really efficiently done.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and read it perfectly.
First goal of the game.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
And it's Valverde. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Out to the left it goes. Unai Simon gets his gloves on it, nice and calm. Now it's Mbappe. Vinicius Junior! Long ball looking to counter. That's a nicely shaped ball. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Alexander-Arnold. Alexander-Arnold. Rodrigo. He's in a good position here. Could move up a gear here. Sunset. Iñaki Williams. Probing pass. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. Rudiger. The only breakthrough then came late in the first half here, and that is the difference. 1-0 the score. And here's Vinicius Junior. Valverde. Oh, shooting chance! And that has put paid to that. Valverde. Rodrigo. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Vinicius Junior wins the duel this time. And here's Vinicius Junior. Rodrigo. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Camavinga. That is a little undercooked. It's Valverde. Vinicius Junior spread out to the left. Tries to get it clear. Jaureguizar, gently done. Valverde. The ball is loose and the chase is on. And here's Mbappe. And he thumps it clear. And reclaimed it in a trice. Well, that looks a foul. Yeah, the referee's given it.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
He's trying the shot. And it's Alexander-Arnold. And he decides to cross it. Williams. Danny Vivian, driven forward. Camavinga. Alexander-Arnold. Valverde. Vinicius Junior gets himself into trouble and he's lost it. And it's Bershish. Urzeta over to the left. Williams hit into the middle. And the whistle goes for half-time. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, I think the scoreline offers a fair reflection of the level of endeavour from both teams. I think they lead because they did most of the probing. A little more penetration, I think, should help them get the job done.
Leading 1-0 at the break. And the game has already resumed here.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out. See if you can open them up a bit more.
And here's Valverde. And here's Vinicius Junior. Takes a shot! been taken short. So who's he picking out? No way through, so back it comes. Goes for a shot! Sunset. Well, they could break here. Muscular approach does pay off here. Eder Militao. Alexander-Arnold. Played towards the other side. The message is clear. None shall pass. Prados. Urzeta. Moved on forwards. Nicely intercepted. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. And it's played forward. There could be danger here. Applies the finish! And it's hoisted clear. Played out wide. Yuri, and that's aimed into the middle. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. And that is going out for a goal kick. Eder Militao, forwards and with intent. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Out to the left it goes. Williams. Kuruzeta. Suns. Big chance! Valverde. Valverde stood his ground strongly.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Vinicius Junior. And it goes cross-field. Lovely feet. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be.
Well, the lethargy in their play isn't a great look, and it was very evident on that occasion.
Sunset. Chance here to counter. That's really well manoeuvred. Eder Militao. Camavinga. Alexander-Arnold, gently done. Vinicius Junior! Alexander-Arnold plays it short. It's Alexander-Arnold. Valverde. Chouameni. Camavinga, who does have an assist. Vinicius Junior! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Vinicius Junior really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And here's Mbappe. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. And he's going to Rex. And the ball's come loose here. Alexander-Arnold. Valverde! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Valverde is offering a right smile there.
Oh, not quite on the same wavelength. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Eder Militao tries to dink it through. That's a throw. Rodrigo, here comes the cross. And that has been clubbed away. Williams. Still just a single goal between the sides. And here's Kuruzeta.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Valverde shifted upfield. Oh, that's neat. A chance to play it in. Crossed into the middle. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Here comes another cross. Out to the right. Oh, super find. He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away. Forwards. Nico Williams. Yuri. Camavinga. That's really well manoeuvred. Mbappe! That had everyone off their seats.
Mbappe, well, I think the defence are breathing a big sigh of relief here. He really spanked that, and it wasn't far away at all.
And it's sunset!
Well, even for him, that may have been a touch ambitious.
Camavinga shifted upfield. Vinicius Junior. That's an imaginative pass. Great defending, strong and determined. Camavinga. Rodrigo. Iñaki Williams was only too happy to help out in defence.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
And it's played forward. Eder Militao have it back and can go again. Defending of the desperate variety. Well, that is not the best ball. He offers an apologetic look.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
And it's Alexander-Arnold. And here's Valverde. Vinicius Junior! Oh, that is very close.
Vinicius Junior brilliantly took control of that, which was exactly what the situation required.
changes him with that pass.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Alexander-Arnold. It's a good run down the right. And he's got his range wrong there. Kuruzeta goes for goal! Denied by an instinctive save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Alexander-Arnold. Camavinga, head over towards the opposite flank. Valverde. Rodrigo! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Look, we've all been there. Not that we make him feel much better at the moment. That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
This is a really front-footed approach.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Nico Williams does really well to win the ball there. Do have a chance to counter here. He's pulled him up for that challenge. Let's be lenient here. I think he'll get too many more chances.
Well, with him already been on a yellow, he should know much better than that.
He's got away. Rudiger gets it clear. Trados cuts it out. Played back to the goalkeeper. Yarai. Kuruzeta. Now he's off and running. Chouameni. It's a quick ball upfield. Well played. Snuffed out the danger. Yuri, he's gone direct here. Rudiger, forwards and with intent. Alexander-Arnold looks to the other side. And here's Valverde. Very nicely done. Valverde. Camavinga. And here's Rodrigo. Rodrigo! Spell of possession this, but very little to show for it. Moved on forwards. Oh, Red, nice interception. Vinicius Junior. And here's Vinicius Junior. Mbappe! A little off target. And here's Vinicius Junior. Rodrigo. Jaureguizar has got himself a free kick. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Chouameni. Rodrigo. And here's Mbappe. Vinicius Junior. Oh, cracking ball. Oh, this looks sharp. Well, that's well seen too. Chouameni. Delivers the ball. That has been knocked clear. Yerai shifted upfield. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Nico Williams wins the duel this time. That's been drilled forward. Now it's Williams, and it's Beshish. And here's Guruzeta. Shot a goal! Straight at the keeper.
Sunset really isn't likely to reflect kindly on that. He doesn't need to be told, he knows.
And it's played forward. Valverde. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, the message they're sending out now is pretty loud and clear. Let's grab a second goal and give ourselves an element of comfort.
Camavinga. Camavinga has been caught there, it's a foul.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
Just the talking to, I think. Yes, it is. He's had a crack. Oh, special! That is a special goal! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. And this is getting better and better. Oh, that is a bit special. So that's two now without reply.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
Plenty waiting in the middle. The ball goes in. And he's there to clear it. Deftly away. Nico Williams. Ruiz de Galarreta forwards and with intent. Ruiz de Gal... Oh, what a climb! And no, he couldn't find the finish.
It's a good effort, and you can sense that they're upping the gears. This needs to be sustained now.
Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Alexander-Arnold, gently done. And here's Mbappe. Rodrigo. Camavinga. Yuri, aim forwards. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days.
Oh, that is asking for trouble. He is through here. Guruzeta! Oh no, that could be a costly miss. Clearance is short. And it's Ruiz de Galarreta. Oh, well played. He needed to get that right. Rudiger gets rid without sophistication. That's really well manoeuvred. Williams. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. And here's Rodrigo. Takes a shot! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And the lead is extended still further. Complete awareness, he understood what was needed and he executed it smoothly.
Again, that's terrific movement, Peter, and an even better pass. It's beautifully played.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Camavinga. Alexander-Arnold. Eder Militao. Alexander-Arnold. Rudiger. Fran Garcia. Vinicius Junior chips it through. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. There's going to be another change here.
Yeah, their position is a dominant one now, Peter, so introducing one of the youngsters for some added experience is bang on.
Bellingham. Eder Militao. Alexander-Arnold. Rodrigo. Rudiger. Bellingham. Fran Garcia. Well-timed, excellent interception. Geray moved on forwards. And here's Rodrigo. Rodrigo, that's a delicate pass. Nico Williams, aim forwards. Referee's given a throw. And it's sunset. Nico Williams. And here's Iñaki Williams, goes for the shot! And he's done very well to deal with it.
Well, the defence are in a good position to get behind the ball and let them just try from range.
Sunset, shifted upfield. And that's put paid to a promising move. And it's played forward. Bellingham. So 3-0 now, and surely there'll be no twists in the plot. Rudiger. Eder Militao. Rudiger. Bellingham. Eder Militao. Camavinga gently done. And now the breakaway. And here's Mbappe. Now this could be a chance. Bellingham. Bellingham! And that is a truly outstanding save. changes then in quick succession.
Well, with the introduction of such a tall lad now, we may well see a more predictable, lofty route forward, but it's still very hard.
Up he goes! It's in! Yet another goal in an awesome performance! They are in complete charge! It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Camavinga demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
It's an inviting looking ball, that. Proves too strong. Now it's Rodrigo. He's found a way through. Played into the middle. The referee's awarded a free kick. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. And it's hoisted clear. Alexander-Arnold. Now it's Camavinga. And here's Mbappe! Best in the keeper. And it's Belling. Fran Garcia. Fran Garcia puts the ball in. Cleared away. Great defending, strong and determined. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Camavinga. And here's Vinicius, a real chance! Well, the ball's come loose here. Succumbs to the pressure. Bellingham, laid out to the left flank. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Camavinga. Alexander-Arnold. Camavinga. It's a promising run he's making on the right. And here's Rodrigo. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Iñaki Williams, absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Vinicius Junior. Aim forwards. Bellingham. And it's Bellingham. Vinicius Junior in acres of space out wide. Unai Simon deals with that nice and simple. Alexander-Arnold. Eder Militao. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Bellingham. Camavinga. And here's an Mbappe! Steered it beyond the post. Fran Garcia. Eder Militao. Belling. Chouameni. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Williams. Rodrigo. Alexander-Arnold. Rudiger. Belling. Vinicius Junior. Played with finesse. It's gone all the way through to the keeper. Muscular approach does pay off here. Iñaki Williams. Spread out to the left. Moved on forwards. So that's it. It is all over. So a real showpiece win. This lot were simply far too clever for their opponents, and despite their best endeavours, it has ended in an easy win. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Well, I think this is a win that owes a lot to front foot